a weekly gift of guidance on navigating the uncertain world you are now living in. Published every Tuesday since 2014. In this episode, the guides talked about motivational problems reside in your self-doubt. Self-doubt makes you small. It causes you to hold back, like holding your breath. It also preoccupies you with thoughts about what would happen if you dared to be yourself. All of this makes you hypersensitive to everything and everyone. It's like putting yourself in your own self-created prison. It is stifling. It's easy to see why self-doubt kills motivation. By the way, self-doubt is the precursor to fear. Once fear takes over, you will really have problems because fear controls everything you think and do. So what will it take to overcome self-doubt so it never has a chance to turn into fear? Since self-doubt has a long history in your life, you must go back to where it started. Do this by tracking your steps in your daily life. Write down what causes you to doubt yourself every time it happens. Since self-doubt is so common, you will be able to write about it every day. Invest 15 minutes a day writing in part 3 of my guided journey, this journal here, about self-doubt and about the self-doubt you felt that day. Write down as much detail as possible. Then the next question will ask you to write down how that feels. Doing this every day will expose patterns, revealing its source, when it started, and what triggers it now. This will lead you to a big realization. Next, in part 2 of this journal, you will be able to identify the chapter that best describes how, when, and where self-doubt began. This is when the healing takes place and you get your life back. So let's let the guides interject, talk about motivational problems and how they reside in your self-doubt, okay? And here they go. We have watched you fall into self-doubt over and over and over again. We tried to reach you, but the self-doubt was stronger. You were very unsure of yourself. You are keeping that self-doubt inside you because you are ashamed of it. You need to purge it because it does not belong to you. It was created by outer influences on your life. You felt like you were not good enough, and That is what got lodged in your self as self-doubt piled up one by one. A tragedy at best. It just ruins everything. That's really what they're saying here. You now know what to do to purge this waste of energy. A key to purging it is to write about it. A healing will be almost instant when you take yourself seriously and start writing about it. Wanting self-doubt to go away on its own will never happen. You have control. You have the power. You only have to start writing about it so you can see it for what it isn't. You and us together will work through your instances of self-doubt as you become who you are all the way. Okay, you guys, you just have to start doing a little bit of investing in you, okay? It's called me time, you time, okay? You need some me time for about 15 minutes a day to jot down in your journal. This journal was written for you. It's how I learned to do it. I talk about it in my flagship book, Guided. And it's how you're going to break through this. You're going to get your life back. You're going to understand what happened, and you're going to be able to spot it so it never happens again. And definitely you don't want it to put it off, so it becomes fear-based. That's really tough. That's a tough one to break. All right. So catch it while it's still in its infancy, in self-doubt. You can do that. And your motivation for this life and everything you do in it and everything you're about will become a non-issue. It's the byproduct. Healing this is the byproduct of just naturally having motivation. You don't have to make yourself be motivated. You don't have to go look for someone to motivate you. You already have it. It's just been dampened with self-doubt. Okay, write about it. Your guides are with you. You have help. You are never alone and always being guided.